Scorpio is the 8th astrological sign in the zodiac. Scorpio is a water sign and is known to derive its strength from the emotional and psychic realm. Scorpios are known for being brave, intuitive, and highly creative. Scorpio symbolizes their sign. Like scorpions, they have an atmosphere of danger surrounding them due to their intensity and compulsive desire for seclusion. Often mistaken for a fire sign because of their fierce independence, Scorpios have surprising personality traits because they are mysterious and complex, full of intricate layers. They exhibit several similar reactions reflecting both their positive and negative traits. Like scorpions, they have a distinctive venomous sting. Are you curious to know more about Scorpios and their surprising personality traits? Watch until the very end of this video as we unveil the personality traits of Scorpios. Scorpio is possibly the most misunderstood zodiac sign. Tied with Gemini for the top sign everyone loves to hate, Scorpios born October 23rd through November 22nd have a reputation for being extremely secretive and beyond intimidating. They are persistent. Scorpio traits are persistent. When a Scorpio has their heart set on something, they don't hold back. They will throw themselves into danger without hesitation and are always the first to volunteer for tough jobs. When it comes to assisting family and friends, this is especially true. If you tell a Scorpio that there is a task that is meaningful and can change the world, they will do everything in their will to complete that task. One of the best traits of a Scorpio is that they are persistent with their efforts, and their go-getter attitude makes them complete all the tasks on time. They are always determined to achieve their goals. Once they know they want something, they do not hold themselves back and just go for it. They have a great focus on their goals, due to which they are always able to fulfill their dreams. Scorpios are well known for their ruthlessness. They are single-minded in their goals and pursuits which they set high. Scorpios don't see or establish limitations in their life, and they won't let anybody tell them that they can't have what they desire. Scorpios aren't known for showing their decks. They tend to keep their emotions hidden. Stubbornness may be a positive characteristic since it means Scorpios will stand firm and stick to their convictions, but it also means they will not compromise. When it comes to relationships, their water sign is often viewed as persistent and stubborn. They are willing to go the extra mile just to achieve their end goals, and they would tirelessly fight for values and beliefs. They are courageous. A Scorpio will never hesitate to run into danger for their loved ones. They have leadership qualities, so don't be astounded if you see a Scorpio volunteering himself or herself for tasks that need lots of courage. When it comes to helping their family, friends, and loved ones, a Scorpio won't take a second to put on their brave face and jump into the fray. Scorpios' traits are often linked to their strong demeanor. They are considered one of the bravest and most persistent zodiac signs out there. Their presence fills the room in an instant. Being the bravest among all the zodiacs, it comes as no surprise that their ancient sign ruler is Mars, a planet that is known for its aggression and powerful aura. Like a scorpion, they can withstand any harsh environment you put them through. With their hard outer shell, they are known to endure and live through several pains in their lifetime. As a result, these painful experiences have molded them into becoming who they are now, the bravest and strongest among all the zodiacs. Their brave and relentless personality are their core Scorpio traits. It is also what makes them even more stubborn and single-minded than other zodiacs. They are honest. They are extremely honest, yet they avoid showing any weakness, especially with individuals they don't know. Scorpios are unfailingly honest. They always tell the truth, regardless of the circumstances, and despise dishonesty in others. They despise those who steal and deceive. Scorpios are honest to a fault. They always tell the truth, no matter what, and hate dishonesty in others. They can't stand people who steal and cheat either, since they're just as honest with themselves as they are with others. A Scorpio will always give you a complete and honest assessment. You can either take it or leave it. Anyone who wants a blunt and honest truth about something should ask a Scorpio. It's risky as a friend of a Scorpio to lie to them, because they will never trust you again. They don't like to be controlled. Scorpios are intensely fierce and intense, which makes them want to control people. This is not because they always like being a leader, but because they believe that they think they know what's best for themselves and others. So, they like to control people, but at the same time, they hate being controlled by anyone. This quality of theirs can hurt some people in their lives. They are secretive and well known to be manipulative. Scorpios cannot be fooled around or played around with. Mind games with them are never a good idea because the consequences in their case can be dire. They have their boundaries, and they allow no one to push them around. Some people cannot take orders, let alone be controlled. They are headstrong and believe that they can manage things on their own. Scorpios always love to control, and they dislike being controlled by others. Ruled by the planet Pluto, they are often associated with extreme transformations and power dynamics. Because these sensitive water signs are afraid of being hurt, once they let someone in, they can be very possessive of them and often controlling. If your partner constantly makes you feel intimidated, insecure, or guilty, you could be in a controlling relationship. A controlling individual is not always openly threatening or aggressive. They can be emotionally manipulative and act insecure at times. However, if you are constantly being corrected, if your friend, partner, or even your boss questions every decision you make and dictates every action you take, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. They'll want to know everything about you if they're into you, and they'll want to know what you do, think, and believe, but they won't allow you the same access to their private life. This strong love occasionally tends to become more controlling, but it also stems from a desire to protect you and a belief that they are better than you and that you are too precious to be left alone in the world. It can be both magical and overpowering at times. They are resentful. One of the negative Scorpio personality traits is that they do not forget and forgive. They are known to hold a grudge against people who have hurt them. If anyone backstabs them, they will find themselves resenting the backstabber for life. Also, they can be jealous at times, which can cause lots of negativity around them. No one holds a tighter grudge than a Scorpio, as a Scorpio in a bad shape can be a master manipulator. If you break their trust, even the sweetest Scorpio that might have been friends with you will have a hard time forgetting, and they will get back at you in the end. They can wait a long time before striking their revenge. Scorpios can be extremely sensitive. When someone hurts them, it can have a profound effect on them. As a result, if they have been hurt by someone close to them, they may even resent that person. It may take years for a Scorpio to forgive the person who has hurt them. Fearlessly curious. Nothing phases Scorpio. The more twisted and disturbing it is, the more they need to look. Anything unsolved, mysterious, or hidden also draws them like moths to a flame. Some end up embroiled in dark and dangerous lifestyles. Some flirt with the occult, and some turn this courage into something heroic, doing roles and jobs the rest of us would run away from. Scorpio's curiosity is incalculable, which lends to their investigative prowess. Intuitive water sign Scorpio is known as the detective of the zodiac, evidenced by their seriousness in learning about others. They are always investigating something new and as a result, are constantly building knowledge. No matter the situation, they can find something interesting to explore. Scorpio people tend to maintain high activity levels and discover interesting facts about their industry. While others are procrastinating or pumping out the same old content, these people are reading books and learning new methodologies. They are loyal. While they can be intimidating, Scorpios are also the most loyal friends and partners you could ever ask for, and as one of the most ambitious signs, they're amazing at creating connections and being their authentic selves. They are also great important fiancés in their relationships and friendships. They're loyal to people they care about. If a Scorpio is committed to someone or something, they stick with it. Their trust is hard to earn, but once they do trust someone, they dedicate their whole self to that person and apply their classic determination to stand by friends, families, and partners. Scorpios are fiercely loyal fellows, and they expect their partners to be the same way. However, because they value trust and honesty, it can be easy to let them down. Since Scorpio can be vulnerable, their relationships work best when both partners make an effort to create a secure, loving partnership. Click here to find out about the most dangerous zodiac signs.